Hi everyone, Scorp here, continuing this Duelist the Roses Gemini Toon playthrough using clowns and fiends and hopefully some Toon summon skulls. Last time, getting Toon summon skull didn't go well in the slots. Also, just about beating Pegasus didn't go well. So I'm going to reincarnate Blackluster Soldier. Be right back. I want to try to get something to help us deal with him, so BRB. Okay, I ended up reincarnating Copycat because all I was getting was high-level monsters. But I got what I came for. I got 2 Heavy Storms. Heavy Storm in this game is just straight up a much better version of Harpy's Feather Duster. And Heavy Storm will completely wreck basically everything Pegasus stands for, so that's good. Should make our lives much easier. And I know I could already have beaten the game. This deck is way more than strong enough to do that. But this is about proving a point at this point. Well, 1 second. BRB. Okay, I needed some caffeine. Some performance enhancers. I know, that's not exactly what they should be called, but they're basically performance-enhancing drugs, right? They make you focus. Not the same kind as what most people think about, but, you know, good enough. Hopefully that's not an equipped Toon Summon Skull. Also a reminder, we do have to play around Change of Heart, so I'm going to have to play around not the whole game. Well, it's a big curry box. Maybe I should have put an equip on that. Oh, that is a fine draw for me. I'm far enough away that if he does that, I'm fine. Okay. I'm actually going to wait a couple turns before I use the Heavy Storm. Because I'd like to get rid of more than just a Mirror Wall. This is the problem with Pegasus, is, like, he just has a ton of really strong cards like that. You kind of just have to deal with many and multiples of them. All of these cards are, besides the equips, are useless in this matchup, because Castle of Dark Illusions cars up his stuff. And Summon Skull's weakened on Toon, so might as well just do this. Okay, now I have to Heavy Storm, because I'm going to attack this turn. Oh, those are 4 monsters. Now the Mask of Darkness makes a lot more sense in my deck. Because now I can recur the Heavy Storm a little bit. Oh, no. Well, there's the Mirror Force. Well then. In that case, I'll grab an extra Heavy Storm for my personal use. I'm going to move away. Although, I guess I could take the hit from the Mask of Darkness. If he wants to change of heart it. That's not terrible for me. Trying to bait an attack here. Oh, hey, a Toon Summoned Skull. The card I want. I have to beat it. Heavy Storm, get rid of the two probably traps that are super annoying. Hopefully they were cards I wanted to get rid of. And not just double Acts of Despair. But hey, we got rid of the Toon Summoned Skull. Now we just have to come up with a plan to beat Pegasus. Knowing that all four of those cards are monsters. And that's probably a fifth that he just played. Oh, this hand is not what I was looking for. I was really hoping just to have any one creature I could just sacrifice. Oh hey, a Toon Alligator. That's actually pretty killable. And probably good for me to do a bunch of damage over. Now, let's just hope there isn't another Mirror Wall. You do 2,000 damage in peace. Okay. Hopefully he plays a monster here that attacks Mask of Darkness. Okay, I can do 600 over that. And since we know there isn't a full range trap that'll stop this, this is game. Okay, we can watch this, I guess. It's time for Arbitrary Box to win. You know, there is, if we get one Toon Summon Skull, we can duplicate them pretty easily. And I definitely show people how to do card duplication like that. That might be a good idea. Not again. Hey, we got it. I guess if it's being this annoying, we might as well. And I don't really want to deal with Pegasus anymore. He's annoying. So I may as well show off how to do this. So come over here to Custom Duel. The amount of stuff you can do because of Custom Duel is amazing. So I'm going to go here to this field here. I am going to speed this up because this is going to take a couple turns. And I, as usual, forgot to set my life point, or the summoning power gain higher, so y'all can laugh at me for that in the comments, please. So at some point I need to actually remember to do this properly. But yeah, you should set your life point gain. Before you do this, so I'm just gonna face up Toon Summon Skull. I wanted to also do this with the Curry Box, so I'm probably not gonna do it to Big Curry Box, and he doesn't need it because he's already a second lieutenant. So I'm gonna pass turns here until the turn count gets down to like 60. I'll be right back when that does. Okay, that's way more than enough. It takes like 10 seconds to do, so as well. And as you can see there, we got both of them to be promoted. I didn't promote them enough to be leaders, or to be our new leader. But I did promote them enough to be used as a leader. So any creature that can be put in the slots, this works for. And be set as a leader, so spells and traps can't really do this. So as you can see, I selected a different field. And now we just instantly win the game because of that field. And because that's the enemy leader, we can now hunt for it in slots. And do it again. And you could do this with any card you want. I'm using save states, although honestly at this point, if these slots don't cooperate, doesn't matter, just do it again. It takes like 5 seconds, so even without save states, you can do this very quickly. Cool. Okay. Now then, the Thousand Dragon. What else can we do without? Probably Infinite Dismissal. And I need one more card slot. There's got to be a card in here that I don't like anymore. We're actually getting to the point where I like most of the cards in this deck. We haven't really needed Mask of Darkness, so... So yeah, also this sort's really nice for finding your, like, one or two of, high rank leaders. If you have all of your leaders high rank, it's very useless. So I'll make sure and save. Now we have 3 Toon Summon Skulls in our deck. Well, that only took 5 minutes. Each duel against Pegasus was taking 10, so... I can say that was definitely quicker. So now we get to go actually duel people that are regular humans and not Pegasus. We don't have to deal with 3 mirror walls, 2 gravity binds, and a mirror force anymore. And a change of heart. And we don't have to deal with fiends anymore, so Castle of Dark Illusions is actually good. It's not quite the Toon, but it's strong nonetheless. That's a terrifying twin-headed Thunder Dragon. Honestly, against Isisu, this Labyrinth Train is to protect you from her more than to protect her from you. Isisu? You okay over there? This is rude. Ishizu's going ham this game. She's made a twin-headed Thunder Dragon that's a 5300. After the previous turn making a 4300 one. And people told me that twin-headed Thunder Dragon turbo decks weren't strong enough. I'm sorry, but this game, she is kind of demonstrating her strength. Albeit her horrendous AI. She attacks with a penguin. But yeah, she definitely has one of the strongest decks in the game. I guarantee you that if you took her deck, you could probably, if you had her entire deck, I think you could go through the entire game without losing. Pretty easily. Then again, you could do the same thing with Weevil. I'm just finishing this. It's so much overkill. Sometimes you just draw well, you know? Your opponent's 5,000 attack twin-headed Thunder Dragon's nothing. Because they just put it on the wrong side of the field. A solo hero that, static sound is not great. don't think there's really anything we really want. So we'll just take a double triple. Okay, so... Oh, we can even do Necromancer with this deck. I thought my deck was going to be too expensive, but no, Necro's got... I mean, I guess he does have 3 Dark Holes in his deck. Kind of makes your deck more expensive. Wow, he started Monster. I guess that's what happens when he goes first. He's less likely to play spell. So he went monster into monster. Just embrace the inner AI and make the strongest card I can. We're way past the point where Bones is dangerous. Technically, this is barely a DPS gain or a damage gain, but because I lose the 500 going off of Yami, doesn't really matter too much, though. We're gonna win in like 3 turns anyways. I don't really have a good place to put a creature there. But I didn't really want to waste the summon. Oops. Well, this is unfortunate. That summon skull might die for that misplay. Oh. Well, I did say it was 3 turns away. Zombie's an archetype that if it could have had a whole bunch of equip cards in this game, it would have been super strong. But instead it turns into just make pumpkins. Which is kind of sad. Now, if I were early game, I'd want this Fiend's Hand. Since it's so good. But at this point in the game, all those cards are kind of useless to me. Okay, so I have like 3 Labyrinth Breakers that I can put in my deck now. I have like pretty much everything I'd ever want in my deck right now. So I'm just going to reincarnate something randomly. And show that really high reincarnation is not great until you get over 90. So yeah, it's kind of annoying to get to the really high reincarnations in this game unless you get a Dark Hole from Dark Energy 3 in a row. But anyways, that said, we're in the home stretch here. I think this is going to do it for today. Thank you all for watching and have a nice day.